Hey there, it's Kathy Berinsky from Maryland. How are you today? I'm coming on today. I thought I would try to do this weekly. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm going to try to do an Artful Thursday. So remember a few weeks ago we worked in this little art journal book. It's just a no-sew flip journal book, and we did a couple of pages, and I thought that I would come in here on Thursdays, just a quick little, less than 20-minute video, and do a couple pages in this with you. So I think it'll be fun. How's everybody doing? I'm going to point the camera down and let's craft. All right, so I don't know if any of you saw my recent Valentine card video, but I had done some jelly plating, and I only used a little bit of the paper. So this paper is just colorful and lively and pretty. So I might rip up a few of these pieces today for some pieces in here. And actually, I might use this quite a bit in this journal because there's nothing I like more than vibrant pink and green together. And it's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful color combination and goes with all kinds of different colors. So just to review what we did a few weeks ago were these two pages, and those were nice. A couple little cards there. And I kind of was looking through here today and I thought, you know what, I'm going to start at the beginning. And one reason is because I did that cover, and when I opened this up a couple days ago, I realized the cover is a little bit wonky because I think there's just a lot of glue with those artichokes. And so when I open up and look at that, it doesn't really bless me. I'm like, when I open this up, I want this to be something really pretty and something that I want to work in, and that just starts the journal off right, even if I'm going to maybe go back and forth to different pages. So that's my plan for today. So I have a little tray with some things I picked out. I just did a coffee staining video, and so I have some remnants from that. So I've just pulled some different book pages and paper and things that I might want to tear up for this. So first of all, we need to cover up this page here. So let's see what we want to do with that to get started. I did have this, and I have an idea about doing either a flip up like that, because it's kind of the right size, and then I would flip it down and that page would be a little bit longer. I really like this image, so I don't want to cover that up. The only other thing I could do, yes, it could flip out like that. That's not a bad idea either. That might be a better idea. How am I going to attach that? What I like using a lot of times is fabric, or this brown paper is very pliable. There's different types of this brown paper, and actually, now that I think of it, so I'll give that a little tear. There's another one that's a little hardier than this. I'll be right back. I'm going to just grab that. Okay, I found a couple different things. This is actually a cool bag. That is what I'm thinking of. This is very strong. So it's either that or this is a better quality. This is actually quite strong. I think I'm going to go with this because that pretty thing will get covered up. But there's just a difference in the quality. Don't ask. I don't know how I know that. I just do, because I made something out of this once. I'll make a little bridge for those two. Let's mark it. So actually, I can just mark this. And then fold that over just to make like a hinge type. I guess we want it probably a little bit smaller. Let's do a cute little edge on there. Why not? So let's get back to what we were doing. And I'm going to open this up. I didn't do that last time, and it makes a whole lot of sense to do that because it's just flatter. So what you'll see is you'll see that. Sorry, I'm thinking this through with you guys. And this is the cover. Maybe it doesn't matter, and I'm just being a little silly about this, but I like things that are finished. I know what I could do. You know what I could do? I could sew right down that with a pretty stitch. Yep, that's what we'll do. So what I'll do is just do the back of this. Write in the comments if you've made one of these little art journals. They're so fun, I'm telling you. Whip them out, do a little art with me on Thursdays. And if this happens to come out on Friday, because I'm starting this late, I'm going to call it Artful Fridays. So what my plan is, I do one video a week, and it's usually a bigger, more in-depth video, but I thought I would love to do two, and how fun to do an art journal like this once a week, because there's not a lot of pressure. It's just very relaxing. Like I said last time, it truly is. I'm not just saying that. It's absolutely relaxing and fun. And that's the way art should be, right? I'm just going to have to look at this from this side just to see how that is kind of leveling up. I think it needs to be a little closer to the edge. Okay, that's done. I need to, I can just trim that up a little bit. Oh, maybe that's what I could do. Yes, I can. Yes, I can, because this is a work in progress. I can go ahead and take a tiny sliver off of this. Just like that. And then I will re-ink that much better. Oh, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. Okay, we're going to open that up, sew it now or sew it after. I think I should sew it now because I'm going to put something on here. So let me go to the sewing machine and do a quick little stitch there. Okay, do we like? Not bad, right? I think it's kind of cute. This is totally spontaneous. I didn't really even think. I thought I wanted to put that little card somewhere, but I do like that. That looks fine. Okay, let's get something on this page. We are ready to roll. So I've got some different elements. Probably going to do a little bit of this nice book page. And I just like hanging things over the edge, and I'll trim them up later. And again, I'm going to work across the whole page. Okay, I've got this handy dandy magazine that I'm using now. Oh, and it would be handier if I could find it. No, I just got this new piece of furniture in my craft room, which you might have been able to see when I said hi. And things are still a little bit discombobulated. That's all. I'm getting there. Slow but sure. I'll put that along the top. That bright white is really pretty. So we've got that beautiful thing. This scrapbook paper is just so pretty and, you know, sort of neutral in a way. That beautiful green is just very nice. This is a nice old dictionary page. I don't think I'm going to embrace those tabs right now. Just laying down a couple of things first and seeing what I like. Maybe I'll end up putting a piece of washi tape down this white. This just is a fave. It'd be nice if I could get a couple of different shades. Really pretty. This is really pretty too. This was a piece from my project that I did. That might be really nice down here. Let's go ahead and just get this started a little bit. We'll go ahead and put that on like that. It's fun as the new year starts to see all the different creators with their different projects. It's a new year and it's just fun, you know? It's fun to try something new. I mean, I'm going to challenge myself this year to be more artful, to try things that I haven't tried before, more original art in my work. That actually has two sides to it, and that's also very pretty. I do like that, actually. But yeah, just give yourself the freedom to sit and create and have fun. Yeah, I will say the one thing is you have to give yourself time. If I'm feeling rushed, my creativity just goes right down the tubes. It just does not exist. So you have to give yourself time and make yourself a cup of coffee or whatever it is that you enjoy. And I should have left these sides up so I could put this down. Now I'm kind of struggling to sneak that under there. So far, so good, right? Layering, layering. This is why I bought this, because Yoo-Hoo sticks tip over and it makes me kind of cuckoo because they're top heavy, especially when they start getting like only a little bit left. So I bought that cute little thing on Amazon so it wouldn't constantly be laying on its side. This is just in case this comes out tomorrow. Is there one for Thursday? Wouldn't that be cute? Thursday? Okay, it has to come out today. That's the answer there. I did do these amazing numbers, actually, on my project the other day. Ooh. One might look kind of cool over there. Let me just grab some washi tape. I have this little assortment here. A very good friend of mine made this cute little thing for me. She's an amazing seamstress and creator, and I keep my little favorite washies in here. And this I would want something that's about that width. Oh, I always go to this because I love that stripe. It's just different. It's a different pattern that just breaks up things nicely. Somehow I like that little red stripe. This is cool with too matchy-matchy. And Kathy tends to be too matchy-matchy a lot. You know what? I think I'm going to do something different and use this. I think I'm okay to go around the other side. I'm going to just give this a little extra stick with this. Oh, I think it's just the right size. Am I safe to put my 5 down, or do you think I will put something else underneath it? Cut out this pretty tall little botanical that I think actually could work there. I may do some like faux stitching with marker around that, but I think I'm okay to put this down. Oh, I'm happy I got to use that. I like that, and I think I actually like this here, but I'm not going to glue it yet. Maybe what I should do, though, is get my borders trimmed up so I can see. By the time I'm finished with this thing, it'll be like a 1/4 inch smaller, because I keep trimming down. Oh, I'm just going to take a little bit off to even this up. Start off this size, and I'll probably be like this when I'm done. We have this nice music with some really pretty colors that could go down here that I think is super. Very old hymnal. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that. Look at that little bug. Oh. Well, he's definitely coming to the party. There is no way on earth I would leave that little guy there. And I don't care how weird it looks. I'm going to have to somehow he's going to be there. This lady who did this book, her name was Janet Marsh, and she lived in England, and she documented the wildlife and botanicals from this very specific area. I think it's called the Itchen River. I don't have all the facts in front of me. I haven't read about it for a while, but she was a beautiful artist and illustrator and writer and botanist, really, because she researched and these different plants and wildlife, birds and insects, and this area was really one of the few of its kind in England left, and preserve of sorts, I think. And I believe this was written like in the 70s or 80s. I'm not sure, but anyway, her book is just beautiful, beautiful illustrations. And when you look at it closely, you just appreciate it even more. And if any of you are on here from England and want to chime in and know a little bit about her, I know I'm not doing her justice. Please forgive me. But I just wanted to say the little bit I did know as I'm doing this, because I really appreciate her style and her beautiful, beautiful illustrations. We'll just cut this right here. All right, let's go around this with a little vintage photo so the edges stand out. All right, now let's see where we can put this beauty. I think that right now we're just going to keep going because the other elements I had were this really pretty dragonfly who, on a scale standpoint, is like a monster compared to that flower. This is a really big, beautiful dragonfly, so it might have to be one or the other. I don't mind him overlaying that 5 at all. I kind of like him there a lot. We still haven't done anything with this, have we? It's really pretty. It's just a lot of patterns going on, isn't it? A lot of patterns, like too many. All right, before I go with that big thing, let's just try something a little bit more neutral. Oh, I do have this map. I mean, this is cool, but I have this map that I think might be better. I'll let that dry and then cut that really nice around there. So let me get back to my plan. If I did this, maybe just, I think that's getting cut off because it just is not happening. That could go like that. He's going to go over here. Now I think we're ready to glue him on. So let's do that. There we go. Coming along nicely. I also just have this one that is one little bug. What would happen if we took these scissors and just kind of gave it a little bit of a different edge? All right, let's lay that on somewhere and see what we think. I think if I was going to do this, it would be pretty to have something bright under it. Yeah, like maybe that. This is what we're going to do. I just need to take a little bit off the bottom. I think we can get this on. That might go there. Somewhere down like that. Let's put this on. Do you think I want something up there to break that up a little? I'm gonna go right here. Oh my gosh, I just noticed a leg. Dear Lord, what am I doing? Oh my goodness. Wow, there's a leg sticking out there, folks. A leg. Hello, Kathy. Wow, I don't know how that leg blended in so well. I just caught it now. It's pretty funny. Get that down before that dries. All that nice glue. Maybe we just need another little piece of a kind of a neutral book page in here. I think that's a nice idea. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not over the dragonfly's wing, Kathy. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. Do you guys talk to yourselves? Well, I'm actually kind of talking to you, but you're not here with me. Yes, I am really liking this now. Liking a lot. I do kind of like that down there, just propped. I like Stay Curious. Maybe Thursday will go right here, just to commemorate that today was our first Artful Thursday. Write in the comments if you like that name, or if you have a better name. I am open to suggestions. Absolutely. Let's make sure we know where our bend is, huh? I think that's going to have to go right here. Lest we forget, there is 2 pages present here. Very nice. Okay, now let me see what I can do here. I did have one thought, one more thing I wanted to do that was kind of fun, and that was, interesting. Is it acceptable to have a little flap over his little wing? Because that is kind of nice. Page fold is there. Will that fold over nicely is the question, because that is kind of cool right there, isn't it? Oh, I like it. Okay, well, the last thing I wanted to do, and this is might be what goes over here, is that I had laminated these flowers. This is really pretty right here. I'm going to do a little rough cut to get him. So I'm not sure how big we want to make him. So I'd made these, and of course that's way too big, but I can cut that down. So let's go ahead and cut this off. Just make a measurement and do it. It's going to have to overlap. So we'll cut, these are the side pieces. I'm going to just cut that top piece because I know to make sure that's not too big. Okay, I think we're ready to go. This is exciting. This is exciting. I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to snug that in as much as I can. We'll go across the top a little. Very nice. So just some finishing touches to this cute little frame. I sewed around it and then just inking it up. And yeah, I'm happy how that came out. I did have to trim it down a little bit more. I do want a piece of washi where that seam is because I just wasn't happy how that looked. So just kind of ripping the washi down so I have one raw edge and one straight edge. This has really been a fun journal to do. What happened is when I went to edit my video, I realized my mic had died for this last part. That's why I'm doing a voiceover. So forgive me if it's wonky. I just just looking and trimming and just some final little touches here. I want to get that glued on, but I feel like there's room on the top and bottom and it's just missing something. And I remembered I had this pretty little paper lace from this paper I had gotten that I cut off, and I think I'm just going to do a little frame around the top and the bottom of that little flower frame, and to finish it off a little bit and fill in that page. And the other thing is, as it turns out, it added a little bit more paper on the back of it, which is helpful for gluing that on because, as I said, the laminated paper is plastic and that doesn't glue so well onto paper. But with all of that extra paper, it really glued on nicely, and I didn't have any issues with that sticking. So just getting it on there. It's really fun to use these flowers. I'm going to do it a lot more in my projects. Okay, there's a couple more things I wanted to do before I finish. I just was going to do a faux stitch around a little bit of the edge here, just to give it a little bit more definition around that edge. And this doesn't have to be perfect either. You know, you can do just a dotted line or a split line. Maybe I'll do a little bit up here as well. Yeah, I can go across here just to get a little bit of continuity around the page. And then what I wanted to do was, in a couple of these white areas, I'm just going to do a little mark making with this gold pen. It's just a Uniball gold pen. Let's make sure that that is working well. And I just like to go and do kind of just like little loops And when you get those all in there together like that, it just kind of makes for a nice pattern. I think I'll cut that little tag there. Yeah, so it's just kind of like doodling. I just want to cut that little loose because it's right on the seam. I don't think that's better. And I wanted to do that up here as well. So we've got here and here. Some here too, why not? That's pretty. I wanted to add another piece of this washi tape, so I had more than one there. I'm going to add it right on the side of that little stamp. I might try to find another place for it. Okay. We actually may be done with this, guys. Sorry about losing my microphone for a little while there. I'm very happy with this now. When I open my journal, I'm happy. Unlike before. I love how that little flower came out. That just is great. And just the different elements on here are very cool. And this was fun and totally, I think, doable to do once a week. So let's give it a try. Artful Thursdays. Let's give it a try. I'll link my video where I put this together so you can see how to make it. So then next Thursday, you can whip yours out and we can do it together. And again, just get some, magazines and cut out some pictures that you like. Yeah, it just, find an old botanical book at a secondhand store, a glue stick, and some papers and images and things that bless you, a couple magazines, and you will be good to go. Okay, bye-bye.